Today I'll be doing fried pork chops. I haven't had these in like forever, so I wanted to get some and fry them. And these are thin cut and the ones with the bone in. And for my sides, I'll be doing instant mashed potatoes. This is the one. These are the ones I like to use. Cornbread. Of course, I'll be using the Jiffy cornbread mix. I'm gonna do a side of macaroni. The creamy style macaroni is what I'll be showing today. Just like the one I showed in my creamy macaroni video with the ricotta cheese, whatever. And then of course I have all my seasonings and I have my 2 eggs, and I believe I'm gonna need another egg for the cornbread mix. So as always, I'm gonna wash my hands, get started, and then I'll get back. Okay, so I thought I might share that a new addition has been added to the menu tonight. I was just asked to make cake. First I had to think about it, but then I said, okay, I kind of gave in because lemon cake is my favorite anyway. Now when I do box cake, my pick is Duncan Hines, hands down. As for the frosting, it's either Duncan Hines or Betty Crocker, but cake mix definitely has to be Duncan Hines. I don't think that I'll be showing it because the directions are on the back. It's not like I'm doing, you know, a cake from scratch or whatever. So yeah, I thought I'd add that. So like I said, I'm gonna do a creamy style macaroni. I won't be showing it because I already have a tutorial, but today I have a little Monterey Jack, so I'm gonna include that. This is mild cheddar, this is sharp cheddar, and then I have a sharp cheddar over here, and I'll be using all this for the topping. And then of course I have some ricotta cheese. I had some left over from when I did the big ziti the other night, so I'll be adding that. And like I said, it's like an alternative to heavy cream or whatever, if you want to do like a creamy style macaroni. So I'll be back in a few. And for my seasonings, I'm using kosher salt, black pepper, and a little smoked paprika. So that's what I'll be doing for my seasonings today. So when I season my pork chops, I use black pepper, there's flour in there, garlic powder, paprika, and seasoning salt. And even though this has pepper in there, I still put black pepper in my pork chops. And I'm going to use a little bit of milk, and I'm going to use an egg, and I am going to use corn oil. You can use whatever oil of your choice, but my oil of choice is corn oil. And so I'm going to wash my hands again, wash the meat, then wash my hands again, and then get started. Okay, so I'm first going to start by taking a little milk. I hope you can see this. Maybe a little more. And then I'm going to take an egg. Oops. Definitely don't want to leave that in there. And then I'm just going to mix it, speed it up a little bit. And give me a minute and I'll be back. Okay, so I put some flour in a bowl. Now I'm going to add a little seasoning salt, and again I use the adobo with the red cap. Like I said, it has pepper, but I'm still using some. And I'm not gonna put a whole lot. Sorry, I can't. I just do it. Okay, that should be good. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. I'm gonna add some paprika. And then I'm gonna do some garlic powder. I always go kind of heavy on the garlic powder because I like garlic. And then I'm just going to blend all that in. There we go. Sorry, that was for the corn bread. Actually, I did corn muffins instead. So anyway, I have the flour nice and seasoned. So now let me get the pork chops. And with these, to clean them, I just ran them under like cold water or whatever and let them, and then I just took a paper towel and pat them dry. And even though I seasoned the flour, I'm still going to add just a little bit of seasoning to this, just in case. Not a lot. See, I'm only adding a little bit. And then I'll just add a little more garlic. I'm not going to add any more paprika, and as usual, I just pat the seasonings down. I'm going to turn it over and repeat the process. Alright, so the next thing I do is I have my flour here and I have the little milk and egg mixture that I made. I thought I had a plate somewhere. Okay. And I'm just going to take some meat, dip it in the little, this, and then I just pretty much take it and put it in this mixture. Shake off any excess flour, put it on my plate, and it's ready for frying. And then I'll just repeat the process again. So yeah, have to get your hands dirty for this. So it's just, again, just make sure that it's well coated, but shake off the excess flour. Hold on, let me do this so you can see. Let me rinse my hands too. Alright, I don't know if anyone was able to see, but like I said, I was taking the pork chop, put it in the little milk and egg mixture, and then I'm taking and putting it inside of the flour mixture and just dredging it really well in the flour. And then of course I'll shake off the excess flour, and that's what it looks like. To clean this mess up, and just repeat the same process. Put it in the milk egg mixture, dredge it, shake off excess flour, and then I'll be ready to fry it. Okay, so I have some oil in a cast iron skillet, and I just put a little flour to see if it sizzles, and that will let me know that I can just go ahead and fry the pork chop. But I think I'm gonna let it heat just a few minutes more, and then I'll come back. Hopefully. Okay, good. And then I'm just gonna do like 2 pieces at a time. And I'm gonna do them for, I guess, about 10 minutes. Okay, so I put 2 pieces in, and I'm gonna do 5 minutes on each side. This is frying on medium high. And like I said, I let them cook for 10 minutes, meaning 5 minutes per side. So after 5 minutes, I'm going to turn this over, and then I'm going to cook it another 5 minutes. And if need be, then I will lower the fire. So I'll be back in 5. Alright, so it's been 5 minutes. And so I'm going to turn this over. I don't have tongs, so I'm not going to stick the fork in it. So I'm trying to carefully turn it over. And then I'm going to let that cook another 5 minutes. And again, I'll be back in 5. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. So I have a cookie sheet already with paper towel. And I'm just going to place them on there. Trying to get this out without piercing it. So those 2 are done. So I'm going to add 2 more. And again, about 5 minutes per side. Alright, so I'll be back when it's all done. Alright, so I'm going to go down the line. This is my creamy style macaroni. I already have a video showing how I make it. These are pork chops I fried, and they're like extra crispy. That's why I like to use the milk and egg batter. Corn muffins. I did corn muffins instead of cornbread because I wanted to use the cast iron skillet for the cornbread, but since I only have one, I needed to use it for the pork chops. And yeah, there's my cake. My frosting skills are horrible, but whatever. So, oh, and of course I did the mashed potatoes. Depending on how I feel, because I'm kind of tired right now, I might come and show some of the food on a plate. But if not, that's what I made, and stay tuned for upcoming tutorial. I will talk to you later. Bye. Alright, and I'm going to leave those seasonings out because I know that I'm going to have to add more. So I'll just leave them out. Excuse me while I wash my hands. Okay. Now that I have all the seasonings inside of the bowl, I just going to take and just, like, you can just mix it around. I'll just form these into little patties. See, like I said, I think it holds a lot better without the egg and the bread. 4 minutes per side. Don't forget you will need